Hey beloveds, too early, too early. Hey beloveds, thanks for tuning into Beanie TV, where a few sprinkles, and now bring it in, sprinkles of spiritual sassiness. This is your girl Beanie. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been, I'm all about life advice, spirituality, love interviewing people who just moved from Los Angeles, and I like talking about my journey of moving to Los Angeles. So if you are enjoying, or if you're into any of these categories, as well as self-love, because it is self-love September. Self-full September. Can you guys tell I'm like really excited that I'm messing up everything? All right, anyway, so if you are interested in any of those topics, if those things pull at your heartstrings, please feel free to leave some comments below. DM me on Instagram at BeanieTV, and let's connect and let's work from there. Okay, so today, guys, I want to talk to you guys about God gives us hope when we are hopeless. Do you ever have those periods in life where you're just like, but God, I thought you loved me. Like, why is all of this happening to me? Like, why? And sometimes you can get really down and dark and deep in the shadowy parts of life, and you feel like you're never going to come out of your dark space. You feel like you're never going to come out of the shadow. You feel like life is never going to be great again. Like, this is the way my life is going to be forever. The pain, the hurt, the struggle, all of that. Like, you're just like, this is it. I'm stuck here. And in those times, that is when God needs us to dig down deep and reach for Him more. Reach for Him. Because everything is temporary. God never said life was going to be easy. I speak about this because I'm feeling like maybe someone might need to hear this, but last year was, okay, so we're in 2017. The end of 2015 and the entire 2016 were some of the hardest, worst times of my life. Now, I grew up, you know, with a single parent, but I never wanted for anything. The lights were always on. Like I've had a very blessed, good life, you know. Like my mom was not buying $500 North Face jackets, but we would do the cute little baby fat from TJ Maxx. So anyway, so coming to LA, living on my own, has been some of the hardest times of my life. Like, scrounging up pennies to buy ramen noodles, like, me? Yeah, that was me. So the end of 2015, I got all of the this is already going to be a long video, I know it, because I'm about to tell y'all everything. So I got all of this silver, because I love eating candy, so I had a lot of cavities. I got all of the silver fillings in my mouth replaced with the white fillings. And the dentist that I had messed me up, gave me a bad infection. So at the end of 2015, I was suffering from terrible tooth pains. I could not sleep at night. And then I got bed bugs. So I'm over here crying myself to sleep. I'm getting bit by bed bugs. And if you've never gotten bit by a bed bug, thank Jesus, because that pain, it's like they bite you and then you wake up and then you start scratching, and it feels like fire is coming up your limbs. Like, it is the worst feeling. So I'm having this terrible toothache. I don't have insurance anymore because I don't have a job, because I took a huge leap of faith. So I don't have a job, I don't have insurance, and I had to go get a root canal because the first dentist messed me up. So now this is 2016. Had to get a root canal, paid over $1,000, most of it from my mom, because again, I did not have a job. Had to put a fake tooth in my mouth. So I'm still dealing with the bed bugs. So I'm dragging my clothes, putting all of my clothes in a suitcase, going downstairs to the laundromat, washing my clothes, putting them back in the suitcase, going up the steps. I'm dealing with crazy neighbors who will not shut the hell up. I'm dealing with another neighbor who used to have sex so loud and bang into my wall, because our walls were so thin in that old apartment. And I had no money coming in. I had no substantial money coming in. Like, I would have, like, I got a lot of temp jobs, like 6 weeks here, like four weeks there, like, and I really thought I was gonna get a full-time job at OWN Networks, and none of that, all of that fell through. And I was like, that's it. I can't do this anymore. I cannot be scrounging up for ramen noodles. I can't be like using my friend's EBT card. Like, I cannot do this. This is not me. This is not how I was raised. Like, I'm going home. And last year I went through a really weird, crazy Christian phase. So that sucked. And that really messed up my personal relationship with God. And so I'm saying all of that to give you guys an idea of how tough 2016 was. And just couldn't find a job. Like, I wasn't getting jobs, and I would have a job and then it would suck, and then I would quit, or they would let me go because it was a temp job. So anyway, so I said, God, I'm done. I quit. I don't want to be here anymore. And then it was around the time that I got baptized. This was before I got too deep into like the religious ugly side of church. So I was still in a good place with God, but this was before I got baptized. And around that time I was like, okay, God, I love you. Thank you for bringing me here, but I'm ready to go. Can I get a one-way back home? I'm ready to go. And then I booked my first national commercial. And then a little bit after that, I booked Shameless. And then a little bit after that, I booked my first video game voiceover. So, and 2016 still ended kind of weird. Still weird. I was in a relationship. I ended things in that relationship. So 2016 was just, it was hard. But you see how I booked stuff. I just kept booking stuff. Like last year, I made thousands of dollars as an actor. And do you know why? It's because God was like, look, don't leave, girl, because I got this for you. I got this coming up. You're going to have this. Be patient. Pray for endurance. And you will see the culmination of these things manifest in your life. So when times get tough, that's sometimes when like that miracle happens, that opportunity happens, like right when you're on the brink of like, Lord, I can't do this no more, is when God is like, I know you can't, but keep going. Here's a, like, it's like we're like puppies, like, here's a little treat, keep going, I got you, don't worry, don't freak out, like, I got you. And that's what I mean when I say God gives us hope for hopelessness. It's like you feel like nothing is working, and you feel like so many things that used to be good are not anymore, and God is just like, hold on, I got you. If I give you this, if this is gonna hold you through, then God has done God's part, right? Because God is like, look, you got something I need on this earth. And I need you to have more endurance. So I know you're going through this stuff. I know it's crazy. But here's a blessing. And then here's another blessing. And here's another blessing. And I love that. I love that about God. Because God is passionately committed to our dreams, which God gave us to come out into this earth so that we can bless others. That's the point of all of this. That's the point. The point is not just to be able to buy your mom a house, or to have lots of money, or to be able to build an orphanage. No, God gave us dreams because God needs us to do a work in this earth. God knows how crazy the world is. And that's why God called us to this earth to do amazing, extraordinary, life-shifting things in this earth. So wherever you are on your journey, whatever journey it is, whether you're going to medical school, whether you're studying to be a fashion stylist person, whether you are on your self-love journey, wherever it is, whatever it is going to be hard. That is the biggest thing that I could have asked for, that I've received, is endurance, patience, and trusting in the process. Because it's like, when we're blessed in our hopelessness, when we have hope in our hopelessness, it makes the bad stuff just not as bad, or even worth it. You know, it almost makes it worth it. Almost makes it worth it. Cause that should be tough, y'all. It be hard. It be hard. All right. So I hope this message reaches someone. I hope that you're encouraged and inspired, and I hope that you begin to pray for endurance on whatever journey you are on. You are so needed on this earth. It's not even funny. I thank you for tuning into my channel, finding my channel, subscribing to my channel. And if you are ready to take your self-love journey to the next level, register for my 4-week self-love e-course, Be Love Education. And hit me up on Instagram, because that's the only way to register. And I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.